Achieving success as a Muslim in today's world is challenging but possible with the right mindset and tools. In this video, we will explore the 7 Islamic traits that lead to success in life. My aim is to provide you with practical and actionable advice that you can begin applying in your life today to see real results. So, if you are ready to become the best version of yourself, pay close attention. Point number 1. Take responsibility. As Muslims, we face numerous challenges in this world. However, the reality is that nobody is coming to save you. If you want to succeed and reach your goals, you must be willing to take responsibility for your own life. This means you need to stop waiting for handouts and making excuses, and stop depending on others to solve your problems for you. Some might wonder about our reliance on Allah. Of course, tawakkul, reliance, is crucial, but it doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing, expecting Allah to fix everything. True tawakkul involves hard work, making efforts, and trusting that Allah will grant success in the end. Take initiative, set goals, and take consistent actions to achieve them, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. Develop the necessary skills and knowledge, be resourceful, find solutions to your own problems, and don't hesitate to ask for help when needed. It's time to stop making excuses and start owning your life. Point number 2. Stay determined. Some might believe that being stubborn is negative, but it depends on what you're stubborn about. If you are stubborn about your ego, pride, or bad habits, that won't lead to anything good. However, if you are determined about your goals, values, and personal growth, that's a different story. The path to success is never straightforward. There will always be obstacles, setbacks, and naysayers. This is when you need to stay determined. You must have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. The only way to fail is to quit. As long as you keep pushing forward, you will eventually get there. But once you give up or let others dictate your life or compromise your values, that's when you lose. Being determined means having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular. This isn't about being reckless or arrogant, nor about ignoring others' feedback. As Muslims, we are taught to seek knowledge from those more experienced. Ultimately, you live with the consequences of your choices and must answer to Allah for how you spend your time and talents. Don't let anyone's doubts or limitations hold you back. Point number 3. Rely on Allah. We briefly touched on this with tawakkul, but it's so important that it deserves its own point. No matter how determined you are or how much you work on yourself and your goals, you will face challenges beyond your control. That's life. We can't predict everything or control all variables, but we can rely on the one who is always in control and has power over all things, Allah. Relying on Allah doesn't mean being passive or expecting Him to solve all your problems. Tawakkul requires action on your part. It means understanding that, no matter how much we struggle, the ultimate outcome is in Allah's hands. Surrender your ego and desires to His will. His plan for you is always better than your own. It's not always easy to rely on Allah, especially when the world pulls you in 1,000 directions. But there's no greater source of strength and comfort than the one who created you and knows you better than you know yourself. With Allah by your side, nothing can stand in your way. Point number 4. Expand your comfort zone. We all like to feel safe and secure, to stick with what we know and what feels familiar. However, growth doesn't occur in your comfort zone. To reach your full potential and achieve things you never thought possible, you must be willing to step outside of what feels easy and comfortable. Remember when you first learned to ride a bike? It was scary. You didn't know how to balance, worried about falling, and felt like everything was working against you. But you persisted, pushed through the discomfort, and eventually got the hang of it. That's what expanding your comfort zone is about. It means taking risks, being open to new experiences, new people, and new ways of thinking. Start small, but keep pushing yourself a little further each time. And as you expand your comfort zone, be grateful for the opportunities Allah has given you. Point number 5. Practice honesty. In a world full of fake news and empty promises, honesty is a rare and valuable asset. So, what do we mean by honesty? It's simple: being honest, direct, and authentic in your communication with others. Say what you mean and mean what you say without hiding behind double meanings. Honesty isn't always easy, but it's always necessary. When someone gives you a straight answer, even if it's not what you wanted to hear, you respect them for it because you know they're not trying to manipulate you. Honesty isn't just about words, it's also about how you live your life. Point number 6. Understand the ripple effect. The ripple effect involves understanding the impact your actions have on the world around you. We don't live in a vacuum. Every choice we make and every action we take has consequences that ripple out far beyond ourselves. To reach our full potential, we must be mindful of these ripples. Every decision, no matter how small, has the power to create change and affect others' lives. Be intentional about how you live your life, making choices that align with your values. Creating a ripple effect isn't easy. It requires sacrifice and hard work. Be patient, trust in Allah's plan, and keep going, even when results aren't immediate. Reaching success isn't easy, but it is possible. If you want to learn how I create these videos, join my email newsletter in the description below. If you made it to the end, comment, "We are brave," and don't forget to like and subscribe.